What is going on, my people? How is everybody doing and how is everybody feeling? And today, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you all how to make an incredible Joe Johnson build, my people. All right. So first things first, you already know, we're gonna go and showcase this build right now. Okay, so we're gonna make this build, man. Joe Johnson, you already know what we got going on. So Joe Johnson, sorry man, I lost my train of thought. Joe Johnson, right hand jersey number 2. We're gonna make this at small forward. We're gonna go 6'7". We're gonna put that weight to 240, go 6'9" on that wingspan. So we're gonna get right into it. Let's do it, right? So vertical, we're going 75. All right, that's just how we gonna do it. We're going 75. Strength, we're going 82. All right, that's perfect right there. 80 on the agility, my people, that's gonna be great. And then we're gonna go all the way up to an 86 on our speed. All right, so the physicals are perfect to me. All right, perfect physicals, can't go wrong with that. We ain't gonna really worry about rebounding too much. That's not gonna be our focal point on this build, but we can, you know, if you want rebounding on your Joe Johnson build, that's cool. But I like to make the most authentic player builds. I like to keep exactly what I know that they're good at and keep it to their strength. So we're only going to go 80 on the perimeter defense. And then the steal, we're going 60 on our steal. Interior defense, we're going 60. And then we're just going to lead the block. So I'm keeping it to his authentic game. All right. Now, the ball handle, we definitely gonna go 86. So we're gonna go 86 right here for that ankle assassin. And we're gonna max this out all the way up to 80. So this is gonna be crazy. Trust me, it's gonna be crazy. Pass act, we'll have great pass act. So we're gonna get that gold dimer. We get silver break starter, versatile visionary on silver. These are great badges to have. The shooting is gonna be immaculate. Joe Johnson, incredible shooter. So look at that, 93, max +1, legend. All right. Then we're gonna go 87 on our 3-point shot, and then we're gonna go all the way up to a 91 on our free throw, right? Yeah, 91 free throw. So that's gonna be crazy. Now, we're gonna go 80 on our close shot. Then we're gonna go 90 on our layup. Only a 65 on our driving dunk, and then the rest we're gonna definitely put to our, hold on, I think I might have did something wrong because we are supposed to have, okay, that's what I did. I thought I went 90. Now, yeah, so it's 81 free throw. And then we get the 70 for the silver post fade phenom as well. All right, so this is the complete Joe Johnson build. You have middies, you have threes, great layup, you have driving dunk. This was Joe Johnson's game, but this build with cab breakers is going to be even more dominant. All right, so as for the takeovers, right, you see these are all the takeovers that we get available on this ISO Joe build, right? So first things first, trifecta would be one of the best ones. 99 midi, 92 3-point shot, 97 driving layup. One of the best ones because you get the lethal layup. That would be nasty, right? I wouldn't go with this one. We'll find one that's a little better. Post conductor, this would be a cool one too. All right, this is pretty cool, but I wouldn't go with this one either. All right, dish master is pretty dope as well. This is actually a really good one. I'm not even gonna lie. 88 pass, 99 midi, 92 3-point shot. That's dope. Sharpshooter to me is a good one. If I was you, you could use this offensive artist or just customize it. Go 99 midi, 92 3, and then maybe go ball handle. I think that's something that would be dope. Mixtape is another good one right here. This is a nice one. You know, you can't go wrong with that one. I wouldn't go glass gunner. I wouldn't go general. You know, it's either you go the one with the lethal layup, or you go with something where, you know, you're gonna be shooting lights out, like even something like this, right? But you want to customize this build in terms of the takeover so you can get 99 midi, 92 3-point shot, and then maybe go with like the ball handle one. All right, that's going to be important. You have a 93 ball handle. All right, so now once you do that, my people, come on now, you get Joe Johnson, man, #1 shades, ankle taker. He's caught a lot of ankles in his NBA career. Now look at this. One dribble rise is good. Drops bombs off the catch. Control tight. Even under pressure. Thrives in up-tempo play. Rarely picks pockets or interrupts passes. Alright, so we ain't worried about that. Alright, so we're gonna go to the takeover screen and let's talk about what we could do to make this build even more crazy. Alright, let's go. So we here. We're gonna skip all of this. We ain't worried about this. Skip. La-da-dee-da. We go to the city, of course. And then we're gonna be at the cab breaker screen. Alright, bet. So boom. You already know. So we here. Alright, so off rip, build specialization. What would you want to go with? I think maybe most people would go with shooting, but maybe you could go with playmaking, so you could go crazy with this. I think that might even be dope. But I mean, this is a scoring build, so I guess shooting would be dope, I guess. But you would only get 2. I guess that would be cool. I mean, I don't know. It's really up to you. But in terms of the big movers that we would want to use cab breakers for to get this build crazy, right? So you see, we only have a 65, but we can get literally our driving dunk up to a 92. We can get a 92 driving dunk, my people. Or we could just go with an 88 driving dunk, and that would be also fantastic as well. Alright, so that would be crazy. So you have an 88 driving dunk on this Joe Johnson build, right? Standing dunk. If you're a standing dunk type of person, you could go crazy with this. Alright, you could definitely go crazy and get your standing dunk up to an 80, which is pretty darn good. Alright, I wouldn't do that though. I don't think that would be smart in my honest opinion. Alright, now the highest that you can get your ball handle, which to me I think you would want to do that, you have an 86, but 5 will give you 91. I think that would be very good. Alright, that would be very good for this Joe Johnson build. You could get your pass act to 87 as well. So that's literally for this side. When we join over here, you see we don't really get much, but I think 85 perimeter 5 cab breakers here would be essential. I think that would be a smart move. I wouldn't put anything to the steal because you'll be wasting right here. But look at that. So we have a 35 block. All right, but we can go add cab breakers, my people, and then we will be able to get our block all the way up to a 73. That's cool, but we just miss out. We literally just miss out on Paint Patroller on bronze. So I mean, maybe we're not gonna worry about block too much, you know. Maybe we can make up with the interior defense. Let me see how much that we could get for the interior defense. 79, that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad at all actually. But I would just put 3. Let me see. I would just put 4. So 4 cab breakers will give you the 74 for bronze Paint Patroller. I think that would be pretty darn good to get that, right? Now, in terms of the rebounding, so we have a 42, but if we add this up, my people, we can do something with this, right? So we'll have a 70. So we'll have a 42, but we can get that up to a 70, which is pretty darn good. That's not bad. We'll get the bronze Paint Patroller, and then the box out beats. I think that we could get that on silver if I'm not mistaken. As for the offensive rebound, you see, look, there's 13. We add that up, got that 8, 77. All right, so this build has potential. So to sum this up, 5 cab breakers here for the silver you know, on-ball menace. That's going to be very important. You could definitely put 5 here for 91 ball handle. That's going to be even more crazier. You could get your dunk up to a 92, but I recommend just going 88. You know what I mean? And yeah, you know, you can't go wrong with that. So y'all let me know what y'all thought about this Joe Johnson build. And until next time, much love.